Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another reading. Before we get into the reading, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This reading is going to be on Nicki Minaj. I'm just going to ask a series of different questions. So I just want to know, how does Nicki Minaj feel about Jen Huff? Now that that lawsuit is over, how does Nicki Minaj feel about Jen Huff? Nicki Minaj, how does she feel about Jen Huff? The girl that was suing her. So we have the Ace of Cups, and that talks about her kind of being compassionate towards Jen, like kind of feeling bad for her. Like, people were in her ear. They gave her the wrong advice. There was a lot of people around her that could have been money hungry. Okay, so she does have compassion for Jen. We also have the Five of Cups, and that just talks about, disappointment. She's disappointed a little bit in Jen. She also kind of feels like she needs to probably forgive Jen, okay, for what she did. Basically saying that she did XYZ kind of ruined her reputation in the media, but come to find out there was no evidence or proof that she did X, Y, and Z. Okay, and then we also have the Two of Cups, and that talks about, harmony between her and Kenny. And also I'm getting the energy that she kind of feels like Jen might be a little bit jealous. I'm going to say allegedly, but a little bit jealous of her relationship with Kenny. Okay, and that's another reason why she kind of went after her. Okay, we also have the Emperor card, and that talks about resources, power. She feels like there was somebody telling her to kind of sue Nicki Minaj. Okay, she feels like there was somebody in her ear telling her exactly what to do. Okay, and then she also has the Ace of Pentacles. That talks about potential, that talks about growth. It almost seems like Nicki doesn't truly believe that it's completely over yet. Okay, because she feels like there could be another opportunity where another lawsuit can kind of land in her lap. Okay, Five of Wands, that talks about disagreements. Okay, them not being on the same page. So she does feel bad for the girl. She's kind of disappointed at how, things went, but she feels like there were people in her ear. She doesn't really believe that it's completely over though. And that could be because there's the case with Kenny. Okay. Let me see that actually, since we're talking about that. Will Jennifer win the case with Kenneth Petty? Will she win that lawsuit against Kenneth Petty? Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband. Will Jennifer Huff win the lawsuit against Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband? Since we're there, since we're talking about it, I might as well just go ahead and see, I would say, I'm gonna be honest with you, the Eight of Cups, that talks about withdrawal. So I don't think she's going to really get much out of Kenny. Okay? The Eight of Cups, that talks about withdrawal. The Six of Swords, that talks about there's going to be a lot of baggage. Again, searching for evidence, going back and forth in court. And it's kind of going to be like stagnant. How it was with her and Nicki. He said, she said. Okay. Also, the Moon card is here in reverse, and that talks about anxiety and fear. And there's also talks about secrets revealed. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that could be revealed about Jen. Okay. I'm going to say allegedly because, we on YouTube. But there's a lot of stuff that could be revealed about Jen. So I would say that it's not really going to go far. Okay. And also the Ace of Cups is here. And that talks about having love for someone, kind of having a heart for somebody. And I don't know. Her energy towards Kenny is very weird. I don't even really want to get into this because the Knight of Cups, that talks about passion. Okay, this talks about romance, passion. Her energy with Kenny is very weird. I'm sorry. I'm going to just go ahead and move on to the next question because that's kind of weird to me. Anyway, let me see. What else did I want to ask? Nicki Minaj's acting career. Will Nicki Minaj be getting into any acting in 2022? And I'm not talking about cameos. I'm talking about real acting, main roles. You're on set for a couple weeks, a couple months. That's what I want to know. Will Nicki Minaj be getting any acting, any type of acting roles in 2022? Nicki Minaj. Will she be doing any heavy acting? I do feel like there's a potential where she can do some roles, but she's going to have some competition. The Five of Swords. That talks about competition too. Also people holding grudges. Okay, so, you know, because Megan is going to get into the acting thing. She has that Netflix deal. Cardi B is getting into the acting bag. She's working with Nicki Minaj's ex-best friend. So, you know, there's going to be some competition in regards to that. But the Death card is here in reverse, and that talks about her starting a new beginning. Okay, so there is a possibility that she can be getting some roles. And then the Queen of Pentacles, you know, that kind of talks about a working parent. Okay, traveling around the world. Like she said before, she doesn't have a nanny, so Papa Bear and Kenny gonna be right beside her. So that also might cause issues because depending on how Kenneth's case go, he might be on probation or whatever it's called, and he may not be able to travel with her all the time. Okay, so, you know, it could cause some conflict with her schedule. Okay, with her, you know, home life. And the Nine of Cups in reverse, that talks about, you know, her not being completely satisfied doing acting. A lot of people want to see her do acting because she has that personality, but she doesn't really enjoy it. She doesn't really like doing acting, but there is a potential that she could, but she's going to have some competition with, you know, the other female rappers that are getting roles. Okay. But it looks like it definitely could happen because the Queen of Pentacles is here. That talks about a working parent, financial parent, you know, working, traveling, you know, going state to state. And, you know, depending on the roles that she might take, and it might not be in LA or New York where she usually, you know, resides. So it does look like it can happen, but it definitely is going to interrupt her schedule, her home life. Okay, let me see. What else? Will Nicki be getting any brand deals? Nicki Minaj, will she be doing any brand deals in 2022? Nicki Minaj, will she be doing any brand deals in 2022? Yes, I do see that. Okay. So the Queen of Wands, that talks about success. Knight of Swords, that talks about driven to succeed. There are people here trying to block that, though. There are people here trying to block that. The Knight of Cups, that talks about her trying to make connections. But there's also the Death card upright. That talks about, you know, an ending of something, like people behind the scenes trying to be sneaky, making phone calls and stuff like that. But there is energy of her being successful and having brand deals because she has the fan base. The Four of Wands, that talks about success, achievements, and so does the Queen of Wands. So that is in her future, but there's going to be people trying to block that. okay, trying to make it seem like, you know, she's not really getting a bag. And technically, she don't really need to do it because it's not like she like Sweetie or Megan who have to do a commercial deal every day of the week to pay back their label, okay? She don't really need to do that, but it's still a good look, you know what I'm saying? What else? What else questions do I have to ask? Will Kenneth Petty be doing any type of businesses? I always wanted to know, is he going to be a stay-at-home father? Is he going to be doing any type of businesses or anything like that? Kenneth Petty, will he be doing any type of businesses within the industry now that he has Nicki Minaj, you know, the Nicki Minaj connection? Let's see. Kenneth Petty. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, that talks about him getting opportunities or people coming to him for investments, aka Nicki Minaj's money. But then it seems like it will be a financial loss. The Five of Pentacles, that talks about a financial loss. So it's not gonna really work, okay? Then we also have the Hangman, and that talks about stalemate, okay? So it doesn't look like it's going to be super successful, but he's going to try to do some sort of business deal, okay? With Nicki Minaj's money, of course, but it may not go over the way it's supposed to. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing day.